All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Basically, it's going to be a quick video. Okay, I was watching the brother Tazwam, his channel name Stay in the Spirit 144. He did a live stream, okay, on, basically how this is in the kingdom. Okay, and, basically, while watching, I just, I thought about it, how, we've been blessed, okay, with the the hope of spirituality, all right, the hope of salvation, and that's that light that keeps us going, because he had mentioned how regardless of where you are, what situation you're in, whether it's as fiery hell or not so fiery hell, you still got to stay in the spirit and keep pushing, because at the end of the day, we're still not in the kingdom yet. Okay, and that hope of the kingdom, that hope of spirituality, is what keeps us going, just like it did, all right, for all the men of old, all right, all the righteous men and women, of old. That's what kept them going. Okay, so I'm gonna get this precept, Hebrews chapter 11, verse 13. It says, "These all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off." How did they see them? All right, they saw the promises, they saw the kingdom, they saw all of that through faith, just like we see the kingdom through faith. Okay, we can imagine the kingdom very vividly, and it's funny because when we speak of the kingdom, we don't speak of it as an if situation, we speak of it as a when. Lo, and we be a part of a leg, yo. When we get to the kingdom, man, because it's a matter of time, not a matter of possibility, but a matter of time. That's how that's how that's how strong our faith is in the Lord. All right, that we believe this. All right, and our forefathers, what it says, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them. Through what? Faith and hope. Because for them to do what they did, all right, having seen the promises afar off, they knew it was going to be far off. But what? Even the disciples of Yahushua, when he rose, what did they ask him? Are you going to restore the kingdom to Israel, at this time? Okay. And he and when Peter asked the Lord what they're going to get, he said, "Ye would follow me into regeneration." So they knew it wasn't going to be in their lifetime, but what? They still gave their life for the ministry. They still died in the faith because they had hope. Look at the stuff the prophets went through, man. Isaiah, and look how, look, you have a lot of people that are impatient. Oh, if I can get the kingdom right now, then I'm not going to go through it. I'll wait. Look what the prophet Isaiah went through, prophesying naked. Look what the prophet Ezekiel went through, eating cow's dung. The Maccabees, getting taught, all the prophets of old, look what they went through, and they didn't receive the kingdom right then and there. Okay, we're back here again, all right, and this time we're even closer to the kingdom than they were. Okay, the kingdom, the Lord said, is going to be in this generation. But the only reason we're able to keep going is because of the hope of spirituality, the hope of salvation, the hope of faith. We're believing in something that is not seen. We're believing in something that doesn't exist in this world. It doesn't exist because to this world, what we speak of is fables, is fantasy. Because not only is this world unrighteous, it's the opposite. Okay, keep going. It says, "And embraced them and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth." They gave it all up. For they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And that's what we do. All right? We profess that this place isn't for us. This is our captivity. We're not here to stay. All right? We're not living here. We're just surviving. We're surviving till Yahushua comes back to give us real life. All right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh. Okay? It says, for they, verse 15, "And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. But now they desire a better country that is unheavenly." That's what we do. All right? And how are we able to access that? Through the spirituality that the Lord has blessed us with. When we were in the world, we weren't seeking this. We weren't desiring a better country. Okay? We didn't know. We didn't have the hope of spirituality. We didn't have the hope of salvation. We didn't have faith. Okay? But once the Lord gave us that key, all right, and he tapped it within our spirits to unlock. Look at how we are. Really sit back and look at your transformation from when you were in the world and how you are now. Look at the way you think. You know how things in the world that you used to indulge in are disgusting to you now. Okay, and even in that alone, you'll see that's a form of a spiritual power. How the Lord cleansed us from that, and we're still in the process of cleansing and purification. Okay, but we have to remain faithful and just in this truth and keep that hope of spirituality until the end. We're still in the battle. Okay, it says but now they desire a better country, that is an heavenly, wherefore the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared for them a city. By faith Abraham, when he was tried, offered up Isaac, and he that had received the promises offered up his only begotten son. Okay, of whom it was said that in Isaac shall thy seed be called. This was years ago. But what? By faith he did it. All right? Haven't seen the promises of far off. All the prophets, all the men of old, they went through what they went through. All right? And so we being this close to the kingdom, we got to go through what we got to go through too. Okay? But keep in mind, it's because of the hope of spirituality that we're able to do this. Keep in mind, man, the Most High who created all things, he called us to this. He gave us this power. All he wants us to do is believe in him and endure. You've been doing it so far, so just keep going. All right? We're almost there. All right? We're almost there, but keep in mind, the closer we get, okay, the tougher it's going to be. But if the Lord is with you, he will help you. He will create a way for you to endure it and get out of it. All right? There it is, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. Because what? We're all in the flesh. Okay? The Lord ain't going to give you something that he knows you ain't going to make it out of. The Lord's goal isn't to doom his elect. Okay? But it's to put the pressure on them to the point where they unlock that full potential. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. So each of us goes through everything according to our measure of faith. But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And you escape in what? You get better. Okay? You get better, you get stronger, you grow. But keep in mind, man, you need that faith, man. You need that hope. It's the hope that'll keep you going, man. Hope is the hope that puts a smile on your face. It's a hope that keeps you calm when you vexed in this place. Okay? It's the hope. When you see those chariots, man, what does that do? That strengthens your faith, because what? You have that hope. Okay? That hope is growing within you because you've seen that is only confirming your hope. Okay? That we're gonna be in the kingdom, we're gonna enjoy our riches, we're gonna be at peace, we're gonna be with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we're never gonna sin again. That is all through the hope. We're hoping for that. Okay? And hope is something that nobody can take away from you. All right? Except for the Lord himself. All right? But he's blessed us with that to keep us going, man. It's a security measure. All right? That is within us. It's been implanted within us to keep on to keep us on the right path. Regardless of what the elect do, they're never going to go off because the Lord has put that security measure within them. Okay? So no matter what the odds seem like, keep the hope, keep the faith. If you lose the hope, if your torch goes out, it's not coming back on, man. All right? So no matter what it is, man, you got to protect that hope and that faith with your life. Okay? If you have to give up your life to retain and maintain your faith, well, then you better do it, man. If you're faced with the option of either your faith or your life, man, you better hold on to that faith. All right? Think back to what the men of old did, what our ancestors went through, and retain your faith, man. Maintain that faith. Maintain that hope. Okay? That's what the Lord is looking for, man. The inward. Okay? Everything else is light work, man. Okay, so keep that in mind in your walk and in the times we're coming into, man. Brothers are having visions of persecution and of spies and all that. We're saying this, but keep in mind, when the time comes, it's going to be a completely different story. When you catch hell, it's a different story. And the hell we're about to catch, all right, is going to be on another level. All right? And you're going to see how few people really have the faith in that day. Right now, it may seem like a mass, like a lot of people. So we in this quote unquote together. There's a reason the scripture says seek your own salvation, because you don't know who you can trust in this thing. All right. You know, of course, you got brothers, but you got to trust in the Lord first and foremost, because the person closest to you could be a spy. And if you're not seeking your salvation because you're too focused on being buddy, okay, and not growing your faith and your hope. When that time comes, what? You're gonna be like glued to the next man, and if he falls, you fall with him. If his faith gets shut down, yours is gonna get shut down too. You gotta trust in the Lord and maintain the path no matter what happens, no matter who falls. Don't be like Lot's wife and turn. Keep walking forward, man. Keep your head straight and keep going, man. The angels are with you. The Lord is with you. Keep going. As long as you see the path, keep walking it. All right? And like the scriptures say, give all diligence, all right, and ye shall never fall. If I can find it real quick. 2 Peter, is it? Just like it. Calling election. All right, that's it, man. That's the mindset we gotta be in, man. 2 Peter 1:10. There it is. Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. That's all you gotta have in your mind. I'm not sure if I'm of the elect or not, but hey, all I can do to assure that Lord willing I might be of that elect is to give diligence. That's the only thing I can do, is to give diligence. And like Peter said, man, through the Spirit, if you do these things, you shall never fall. Okay? Maintain that hope, maintain that spirituality, and keep your mind focused on the prize. Lower in this video is edifying unto the elect, and call Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. A lot of scary stuff is about to happen. A lot of faith shaking and faith boosting things are about to start happening. You got to be prepared for that, man. Hold on to this thing with your life. Shalom.